are the relationships in your life that sustain you right now? Because we need them. It's like the same way, like, I think we need therapy and we need tools. It's like we need our relationships. If you're actually alone, and the stats on loneliness, by the way, are staggering.
Well, there's a difference between being lonely and being alone.
True.
Like, I live alone. I'm alone, and I actually prefer it right now. And I couldn't say that, let's say, prior to my marriage or when I was alone or lonely last time. Like, there was a sense and need and urgency for me to be around people because I just couldn't stand being alone. But that was because I couldn't stand myself. Couldn't even stand the thoughts in my head, didn't even know anything about anything, right? Was just chasing still.
Yeah.
I actually now have that same anxiety now with going out, and I prefer to be alone in my home.
I read that you have social anxiety. Is that what I read? Mm-hmm. Yeah. How does that
I'm
develop?
a high-functioning anxious person.
Okay.
So which is crazy because you're like, you dance on television in front of millions of people.
Yeah, and the second I met you, I'm like super friendly, super confident. I could not tell.
Yeah, so I'm introverted at heart. However, I don't believe it's like one or the other. It's not black or white. But like when I have to turn it on, I will. It's exhausting though. I get really like after this interview, I'll probably want to nap, though I am not going to. But like I'll meditate instead, which helps. But like, yes, there is. It's just fear of being so transparent, right? Because normally it would be the alcohol that was like it would be my alter ego in a way, like being so outgoing. But then I felt like I had to have 4 drinks before even doing an interview like this. And so I think it's just feeling kind of naked in a weird way, just feeling so vulnerable without hiding behind anything, which is why I have, for now, I don't believe that I'm diagnosed, but I don't believe that it can't change.
No,
right?
Things like that are plastic.
Right. So it's like it really comes. You have to strip it all back. You have to say where is it coming from? Why? And then you find it, and then you're like, okay. So I need to work from there. But I have a very small circle of friends because since my sobriety as well, your circle of friends change. Right. I can no longer be around the friends I used to party with because they're a huge trigger for me. So, and then also with the conversations I prefer nowadays, it's like I can't even, I tried going out with Rembrandt, like that was the last time I went out, and that'll be the last time I go out. But like,
For a while.
I honestly, my voice is so monotone. This is me happy, sad, angry, whatever. I couldn't even project if I wanted to. But like with the music blasting, I'm like, why? I'm trying to have a conversation, and I'm like, every 2 seconds, what? I'm like, I can't do this. I'm like, I'm too sober for this, and I can't even have a conversation with my friends. You know, people are like, well, you're a dancer. Get up and dance. Dance, monkey, dance. And I'm like, what the heck?
I don't want to dance.
No. So
You're not paying me to dance.
Yeah, no,
You
exactly.
pay me to dance?
How much money you got?
What do you got?
No, I'm kidding. But you know, now it's just like I'm very picky with the people that I don't. Small talk is my pet peeve. So I like to dive deep, no pun intended. And if you can't go there with me, I can't waste more time with you. Sorry to be blunt.
Yeah,
but
you
it's
should
true.
be blunt.
Yeah,
I love it. Rembrandt, what about you? What are the relationships?
I mean,
in your
obviously,
life like?
relationships are very, very important.
you have so many
my relationship with my parents are very, very important. And the older they get, the more I want to keep a relationship with them because it keeps reminding me they're not going to be here forever. And my parents are 71, I believe, 70 or 71, either or. Point is, I know they're not going to be here forever, so I better spend time with them. So
You also spend a lot of money on them, and
I really, really do.
You really do.
I really do. And that's only lately,
Money
not my
comes and
who
goes.
life, right?
We're good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, but I love it that you
amount-
prioritize
Their love language is, unfortunately for
Gifts?
me,
Kidding.
gifts.
It's gifts, yeah.
It really
Is
is.
it? Is
It
it?
really, really is.
Isn't every Filipino's gift?
No, I think especially my mom and dad. I'm sorry. And I tried to give them a card once.
Just a card?
What do they do?
Like cards or things like a gift certificate. They're like, oh, how nice. Oh,
Do you want a
cool.
big buy-in box or what?
Oh, no.
Oh, Rembrandt
they-
has dragged me to Hermes
So
for his mom.
yeah, so now when they have brand name gifts, Cheryl,
Not like the
brand name gifts is literally their love language, right? So when
Yeah.
I give my
Oh,
mom,
come on. That's not a love language.
it is
That's
their
his
love
mom's
language.
love
Gift giving,
language.
but not Hermes gift giving.
Talk to my mom and dad about it, okay? So my mom happens to be brand name purses or whatever. My dad is just cold, hard cash. If you don't give him cold, hard cash,
just wire it into
you
my
might as
account.
well give him a Starbucks gift certificate. And I did that as a joke for his 70th birthday. He opened it up. He goes, but where's the real gift? I go,
Oh
what do
my
you mean? I
God.
gave you Starbucks gift certificates and I
is
gave
so
you mugs
funny.
and you love going to Starbucks every day. You walk to Starbucks every day. I thought I was giving you a gift that you would actually use and want. And he goes, where's the real gift? And he kept looking,
he
and
was
of
not
course, I hid $1,000 in cold hard cash underneath the box. And when he saw that, his whole face changed, lit up. He goes, I knew it.
Now I
knew it.
This explains a lot, since I've never met them, of the reason why you are the way you are. And I don't mean this in
In a negative way, of course
I
not.
really
Why
don't.
would you ever do that?
But it does make it makes a complete sense.
Today's episode of Beyond is brought to you by MoonPay. MoonPay is your portal to Web3 where you can transact with peers globally and own your digital identity. MoonPay makes it fast and simple to jumpstart your Web3 journey. Quickly use your debit or credit card to buy and sell crypto and purchase digital collectibles. Visit moonpay.com to get started.